What is good in the hood? This is Miasin, and this is the updated Raidraptor deck profile that I promised you guys yesterday. You know me, I always try to deliver because you guys make me happy, so why not try to make you happy as well? But before I get into the explanation of anything, make sure you like and subscribe, and now let's jump right into it. So, I'm playing 2 Simorgh Bird of Sovereignty. Now, this card is actually interesting because it doesn't special summon itself. It basically normal summons itself. So if you were under Max C, you wouldn't even be giving your opponent a draw for summoning the Simorgh, which is kind of funny. But if you're not playing other Simorgh monsters, you're not really benefiting that much off of its effect. But on game 2 and 3, it's actually pretty crazy because when you normal summon it off of its effect, you get to Foolish for the other Simorgh in your deck, the exact same one, and then search for Simorgh Repulsion, which is basically a giant Trunade. This card reads, discard one Winged Beast monster, return all cards in your opponent's spell and trap zone to the hand. You can banish this card, the rest of the effect doesn't matter, but you get the point. You can actually search a giant Trunade with one of your extender cards. That's absolute insanity. Yeah, pretty dumb. This card is really nice. Raidraptors are just getting better and better and better. And like I said, the other decks are getting worse and worse and worse. Well, hopefully the ban list actually kind of does something, and hopefully Quick Launch doesn't die, or maybe hopefully it does. You tell me, because honestly, I have no idea. Anyways, 3 Tribute Lanias. This card is like a Armageddon Knight for the deck. So typically, you're always foolishing for that Mimicry Lanius, which can banish itself to search a Raidraptor monster. Well, sorry, even better, it searches a Raidraptor card from your deck to your hand. So you can search a Nest, which is a once per turn searcher while you control 2 or more Raidraptor monsters. So this card gets you passive advantage. It becomes a +1 after turn 1. So if you're playing kind of like more control-y, or if you're getting handtrapped to the death and you have to grind more, this card is like better than searching a Raidraptor monster right away. Anyways, 3 Strangle Lanias. This card is overpowered. The only drawback about it is that it does lock you under Dark Attribute for the rest of the turn, which is kind of annoying, but it's not the end of the world. 1 Zephyros. The card reads once per duel, so it has to be good, right? 2 Rocket Tracer. Even drawing this card is not that bad, ironically. Yeah, it's still a 1 card 4 Strix, but of course you do want to draw Quick Launch, it's much better. 2 Dinotherium with 2 Petting Cestel. I already showcased how they were really good in my combo video. Same thing with Quick Launch, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's basically just 1 card rank 4s, so as long as you can get to make generic rank 4s like 4 Strix, that gets your engine started and you get to play and make the white Strix from there. So yeah, it's really that simple. 3 Vanishing Lanius. Now, ironically, this is probably one of the better monsters in this deck because it's not once per turn at all. You can draw multiple Vanishing Lanius and keep on using their effects again and again and again. You just go normal and then special another and then special another and then special another, and that's already 4 monsters on the field, which is really cool. 2 Mimicry Lanius, of course. Now, this card is just like a very basic level 4 monster. It doesn't really have a super relevant effect. I guess if you get Nibiru'd, you can protect your token with this card in the grave, but it's pretty bad, so you could be playing pretty much like anything else at this point, like, I don't know, Photon Thrasher, whatever. Maybe not Photon Thrasher, but you get the point. Singing Lanius. Yeah, this card can only summon itself while you have an Xyz, and it's also a hard once per turn, so we're trying to minimize on the amount of cards that are once per turn. We're trying to play 2-ofs when possible, unless the cards are really, really good. Like, Tribute Lanius is Armageddon Knight, so why not play 3? Strangle Lanius is a Monster Reborn, why not play 3? And this card summons a monster from the hand, and it's not a hard once per turn, like I said, so why not play 3? 2 Rocket Recharger, because you want to have targets for Rocket Tracer every single time, so if you only play 1, since we're not playing Dragon Link with Rocket Synchron, it becomes bricky when you play 1 and you draw that 1 copy. And then 2 Raider's Wing, again, same argument for always playing 2-ofs. 1 Silent Boots, you don't want to draw this, but even if you do, you can still Foolish for that Raider's Wing for Rusty Bardiche, because this card is also always treated as a Phantom Knight monster, which is crazy. And finally, Pain Lanius for the monsters. No hand traps in the main deck. You really want to be comboing on your turn 1 and on game 1, and then game 2 and game 3, you could adapt. Anyways, now for the spell cards, we're playing Soul Shape Force. If you're locked under the Dark Attribute, you technically could go into Dragulas, the Vampiric Dragon, but I'm honestly not a big fan of this play. I might as well just go for another play. But of course, when you're not locked under the Dark Attribute, you go for Infinity. Now, if you're wondering what are the cards that lock you under Dark, it would be Strangle Lanius and Rocket Tracer, and I don't think anything else in the main deck locks you under Dark. Maybe in the, yeah, not even in the extra deck. I mean, I know the rank up magic, not this one, this one locks you under only Xyz Summon for the rest of the turn. That's why playing Anaconda and Dragoon is kind of awkward, and also it would be more bricks for no reason. Like, I think the Phantom Knight bricks are just enough enough. Of course, we're playing 2 talents with Call by the Grave, the rank up magics that just have to be there, 3 quick launch, the Raidraptor's Nest, the Boot Sector launch for that Rocket Tracer and quick launch combo, and Shade Brigandine is just never a bad card to draw. It's a free special summon, and also makes your Time Thiever Doer even better. And you're not playing Infinite Impermanence, so this card never clashes at all since you're never gonna have trap cards in your grave. Now for the extra deck, Ultimate Falcon, Kali-Yuga, Arsenal Falcon, Dragulas, which is probably the worst card there, Infinity, Time Thiever Doer, Gaga Magician. Abyss Dweller also is only summoned when you have the luxury of going into it, but again, when you're locked under Dark, you can't. So that's why you have to have backup options. You could be playing Evoswarm Nightmare, it's an option. 3 Force Tricks, the third one definitely comes up, so please don't play only 2, it's not enough. Rusty, Double Wise Tricks, and Striker Dragon. And I'm still gonna go over the idea section even though it's kind of not really complete. It's obviously not a side deck, but I've got the Windbearer statue, which is also technically summonable off of the Arsenal Falcon, if I recall correctly, and then Fuzzy Lanius, well, I don't know why this is there. Satellite Cannon Falcon, you technically can summon this during your opponent's turn, but you might as well just always make Kali-Yuga because this destroys back row anyways, so Satellite Cannon Falcon is just not that great. Yeah, sure, your opponent can't really respond, which is cool because when you're going second to break boards, this card is really amazing, but apart from that, whatever. And then some cards that I don't think I'll ever consider at all, like the Dark Requiem and Dark Rebellion is cool. You might as well just take out the Abyss Dweller and the Dragulas for them. But again, if you have the rank up magic access, why not always go for the exact same play every single time? Kali-Yuga, Ultimate Falcon, Infinity, and all that. I guess there are options though. So if you don't really want to feel like you're losing out on the Dark Lock, I think these cards are great options. And Kieran Gorgon is also a pretty cool card going second. If your opponent has like Imperm, you can like redirect it to the opponent's monsters. So that's that. Or I think that's a play that you can do with Kieran Gorgon. I'm not sure. Anyways, Simorg Repulsion, I'll re-explain that card. Foolish Burial is a good card. Monster Reborn, it's a good extender, but it's not a starter. That's why I'm not playing it. More copies of the Rank Up Magic, which I don't recommend. Imperm, don't play it because it's a trap card that's going to go to the grave, and then Shade Brigade is not going to be able to use itself. And the Fogblade is just extra fluff that is absolutely not needed. But that is pretty much it for this Raidraptor deck profile. Absolute magnificence of a deck. If you guys have any comments or feedback or whatever, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.